Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. Your Sambo, and joining us as always is Seraphis, our High Elf Mage, who is now, by the way, a Chloromancer, not a Pyro, but we'll get into that in a minute. Before we go any further, you may notice that Tallahassee looks slightly different than normal, slightly more feminine, and in fact, oh look at that as we turn around, what the hell is going on with those shorts, mate? And good evening to you. What is going on?
They're arse-tastic.
They're arse-tastic. There is so much cheek there that there's more cheek on your rear as you bend over for the camera. Thank you very much for that. There's more cheek on your rear than there is on your face at the moment. So firstly, explain to us who this character is and why she's wearing pants with half of her ass hanging out. So this is obviously an alt of yours. What's her build?
She is a Sentinel Warden Purifier mix.
Right, so she's a healer.
Very heavy into Sentinel.
Right, so obviously very heavy healing. And obviously for those of you at home who don't know Rift that well, this is Tallahassee's cleric. And so, now how do you say this? Argawain? How do you say that name? Argawain. Now, as always, of course, you'll be picking names because of some historical relevance or some fictional relevance. Is there a backstory to the name?
Yeah, there is. Argawain is, I believe it's Quenian?
Yeah.
It means the blood splattered.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I approve. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And obviously,
check out the Encyclopedia of Arda.
The Encyclopedia of Arda. There you go, which of course is Lord of the Rings stuff. Even I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got ourselves here, therefore, a level 21 healing cleric from Tallahassee, and I'm on a new build. So yes, folks, as you know, in the last episode, of course, we went through and Tallahassee changed me from my very pyro DPS heavy mage build to this, which is our Chloromancer heavy build. 14 points into Chloromancer there, 8 in Necromancer, 6 in Warlock, and I have now got a pet which we need to summon, which is our little skeletal horror here, which we've nicknamed Slim. So I'm now basically off heals. A lot of my stuff is to do with dots and life leeching, and at the same time there's a symbiotic link between those and some of the buffs I can put up. So I am doing damage, and by putting dots on enemies, any damage they do heals our party. It's a very complex build, I must say, and as I said in the last episode, I think Tallahassee's possibly bitten off more than he can chew in terms of the expectations of the workings of my brain, because I'm horribly confused. But anyhow, more to the point, mate, we're going to give our new build of mine a run. If we look in the dungeon finder here, Tallahassee's going to queue us up shortly. You know, folks at home watching, that we've done Realm of the Fae. We're now also eligible to do the Iron Tomb here, and that's what Tallahassee's going to queue us up to do. So that's going to be interesting, because I'm going to be doing it on basically a tune that I have no clue what I'm doing. So there we go, and here we are ready for the Iron Tomb. Now before I accept that, I just wanted to say that Tallahassee, you've also invited another player to our party here, Crowshank. So where's Crowshank from?
Crowshank is actually a member of our guild.
Oh, cool.
Generally he plays under Dark Crow.
Dark Crow. And let's see.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Crow, but I can't remember what your main spec is.
It's okay. It looks like he's an offensive rogue here, level 23. So a big shout out to Crowshank, and hello to you. And thank you very much for joining us on this run. And also thank you very much for the advice that you've given us regarding some of the confusing issues we've had with my build. Crowshank was able to clarify a couple of things, because he understands this support class and is clearly more clever than I am. So as always, folks, here we go, ready for the Iron Tomb. Now, Tallahassee, I've got a choice here. I could technically be any of these things here. We've got damage, support, or healing. I presume I'm going to be support. Is that the best one for me, or should I? What do you think?
Damage and support.
Damage and support. Okay, so I'm going to tick both of those. So folks, what that's going to do is put us all into the pool, and we've got Tallahassee playing on his heals there, myself and Crowshank as damage, and myself also able to fulfill the role of support. Alright, so I'm going to hit ready. There we are, and ta-dum, there it is, ready, and join the looking for group. So the queue has popped already. That's incredible. Here we go, I'm ready, and we're just waiting for our tank and damage to ready up, and of course these symbols appear there when the player has... Oh, whoops, he's saying he had tank clicked. I guess I'm it. Oh, do we want to hop out? How do we get out of this? So I don't see a way of actually undoing that. Because that's interesting. He is a rogue spec, and he said he's accidentally clicked on the tank. Oh, I guess, hey, I've read somewhere that pretty much any class can do anything in this game, so if you want, I've got the spec for it. Well, might as well. No, we left the queue. There we go. Oh, no, somebody...
No, we're in.
We're in. There we go. All right, so it looks like we've got a rogue tank.
He's got the spec for it, so...
Yeah, why not? That's interesting. So a rogue can tank spec. How flexible can a game be? Seriously, that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, look at this. Discovered the Iron Tomb.
And you will lead. Never.
Alright, so I need to put that buff on Crowshank, who's our tank, presumably. The synthesis buff. There we go. And, of course, because of that, yep. I need to make sure that Lifebound Veil is up. We've got ourselves a quest here.
Hello.
And find the Source Stone amulets. Alright, Lifebound Veil. There we go. Collect the staff of something, the horn of someone else, and the Taj of something else again. Alright, do I have my pet up? Yes, I do. And there he is, Crowshank. Big hello to you. We'll wave hi. There we go. Alright, so it looks like he's tanking. He's got himself 2,239 health. So he's definitely got a tank spec. Tallahassee, how on earth does a rogue become a tank? I have no idea. That seems incredulous to me.
Well, there actually is a build for it, so...
Wow. Alright, so what I have to do apparently is make sure we're dropping Radiant Spores there. And then we're just going to basically blast off all our other effects here. I've not much of a clue as to what I'm doing. And I have no idea... Oh, look at that. My Lifebound Veil is healing the other guys. That's very interesting. So by putting Radiant Spores on, any life damage that I do seems to heal our tank. So that's hopefully helping you, my friend.
Yes, it is.
That's very good. I feel like I'm actually of some use, which is interesting. So basically, while I've got Radiant Spores up, any life damage that I do also heals the party pretty much. Is that the way we're reading it?
Yeah.
Okay, and I see he's got himself a really cool looking shield there. You know, I haven't seen many characters with shields. That looks very awesome. Looks like an old Templar's shield, doesn't it? Amazing. Right, so we're going to do this Vile Spores. Plague Bolt, but I really want to be doing life damage, because that's going to heal the others in the party. So we'll do this healing stream here. You can see a bunch of Radiant Spores throwing off their heals. Very handy. And look at all the buffs on Crowshank. He is buffed up to the wazoo. Good lord.
Yep, he needs...
It's amazing. And Slim's off there, our new pet. He's doing his thing, doing some DPS. Very good. Now,
he's really easy to...
What's that, sorry?
He is really easy to heal.
Oh, good, good, good. Well, I'm hoping that that's partly because of some of the off heals he's getting from my Lifebound Veil. Let's hope it is.
Yep, there's also another cleric that's doing healing as well.
Oh, okay. Talk about complex classes in this game. I mean, not only have I gone from a purely fire-based upfront DPS, you know, like really nuking class, to a total support class, and I haven't changed characters. This is the same character, no alts involved. But we've got a rogue that's turned into a tank, and we've got another cleric. I mean, there's just so many interactions you can have for classes in this game. It's just incredible. And yes, we can see a lot of heals there pouring off the tank that I've put this synthesis dot on. So that's obviously helping out Tallahassee a great deal, which is fantastic. And we'll greed on those. So it's nice to be doing a bit of a different run. Now, Tallahassee, have you actually done this run before? Obviously, this is my first time here.
No, first time I've ever been here.
Alright, cool. Now we've got a map here we can see. We're in the Iron Tomb.
I must shape new ones.
And mark of a good tank there, waiting for the pack to pass, the patrolling mob there. And now I also have a heal somewhere here. I think it's called Bloom. Right, so Tallahassee, if anyone gets in trouble, I can also cast a direct heal, just as a backup, so that's nice to know. And there we go, doing that.
You may need to.
Right. Crowshank down the bottom there, we'll throw a heal on him. So between Tallahassee and myself, we've got lots going on in terms of backup abilities. It's nice being a support class. I do like being support, by the way. I love playing support classes in WoW and all the other games I play as well. Now I've got to remember to keep this Radiant Spores up as well, because if that's not up, then my life abilities aren't actually going to be doing any healing.
Very important to keep that.
Yes. I'm going to put a post-it note on my monitor, as you like to say.
I await your command.
Well, this is a very cool feel, and in fact, having Crowshank with his Templar's shield on there, with us running around through old catacombs here with undead, etc., it really does suit it, the whole thing. It feels like a classic, old school dungeon run, doesn't it? It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, and he is getting aggro and keeping it, mate.
Yeah, very, very nice tank. And once again, folks, this coming from a rogue, for goodness sake, a rogue. Just proving how flexible the classes in this incredible game are. Now, of course, Radiant Spores here, it's not only the interaction with the synthesis ability that we need to worry about, but Radiant Spores themselves, just by themselves, also surround the enemy with spores for 16 seconds, giving any allies who damage the affected enemy a 16% chance to heal themselves for 100% of the damage they dealt. So, there we go. Who likes short shorts? Oh, look, we've got a Twitter coming, because of course I've got my Twitter feed coming into the Rift chat here. Tallahassee Dubism, who you'll know is Dubois, I would imagine, from our guild, is saying, Sambo, who likes short shorts? Who does like short shorts? I think that might be you.
I fucking love them.
Let's retweet that again. Tweet at Dubism. There we go.
Trespassers, you befoul this.
He's loving them. There we go. Alright. So I'm getting more used to the fact that Twitter is available in-game. You know what? I don't mind it. I did complain about it at first, but it's actually quite handy because you can actually reply back. And there are a lot of Rift players who are using it in-game as well, as you can probably tell by the #Rift hashtag at the end of the tweet. Very cool. Now, fortunately, I'm going to be watching up here. As you can see here, Radiant Spores 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I need to be watching that buff on the main target to make sure that we keep them up. Keep the Radiant Spores up. And you can see 3, 2, 1. They've disappeared now, so let's reapply those. And then throw every type of life damage we can at him, just so that it provides extra healing to help Tallahassee out. And I love the effects as well, the spell effects, very, very different to my Fire Mage, totally different feel, loving it a lot. Now I'm also just noticing here, I've got an ability called Life Leech, Just reminding everyone that that actually causes 114 death damage, puts a dot on the enemy, but it also heals me for 30% of the damage done, so very handy there. And that's not really anything for us, so we'll just pass on that and be nice to the group. There we go. Alright, and who got that?
Why does always plate drop on for people, or dropping runs when I'm not on Tallahassee?
That's right, it's the MMO law. You know how it works. Now I'm going to use this Entropic Veil here. Now that I've got charge, it supposedly increases all magic damage dealt by me by 19%. So whenever that's up, we'll definitely use it. And I think I can also heal my pet. Yes, I can. There we go. And I want to also use my life tap just to top up my mana there. Whoops, and we've got something on Tallahassee there. Need to get them off. Now let's throw Crowshank a heal. I've got a direct heal here, a bloom, just to top him up. Once again to help Tallahassee out. Because hey, his mana supply is limited no matter how good or bad he is. And we managed to survive that quite well, I thought. All working together well as a group.
Yeah, I think we're doing alright.
Yep, doing very well. And getting lots of yummy XP for this as well, of course. And very cool looking mobs, I must say, as well. Nice.
Looking mobs.
Yeah, very ghosty. The whole theme of this tomb is awesome. I love it. It's just like a real dungeon run. Now I'm using Reclaim Power there, which, by the way, basically sacrifices 10% of the health of my pet and returns mana to me. So it's great. My pet becomes basically a mana battery. So we'll definitely be using him. I'm sorry about that, pet, with sucking your life in order to refill my mana bar, but hey, that's just the way it works. And there it is again. So I basically can use my pet. I'm never going to have to use a drink. It's just fantastic. I love it. Alright, here comes someone, and let's see if we can get him off the healer. There we go. And look at that, our tank actually managed to taunt him right off. That was some great work there.
Yeah, what I like is it's like groups of 3 and 4 that are coming, and AoE tanking looks like it's really easy with a road.
Yeah. Well, and of course that's not for once dismissing the fact that Crowshank is probably a very good player as well, which obviously helps. Now what's this natural conversion ability I've got here? Causes the next single target damaging spell cast by the enemy to heal the enemy's target. Oh, so that's interesting to know. Need to use that as well. Right, let's bring up this Entropic Veil, which will increase my all magic damage dealt by me by 19%. So that's very handy, so I can still make a bit of an impact. Plus, I can also use this consumption ability, which I was forgetting about before, which is also very handy in that it actually saps a beneficial energy from the enemy and removing a single buff effect and returning 5% of my mana as well. So I've got, Tallahassee, thanks to you, lots and lots of different ways of actually reclaiming my mana. So you've done really well in terms of the build here. Fantastic.
So you were expecting something?
No, I expected it to be good. I didn't realise it would be this clever. And look at that Lifebound Veil, all those lovely green numbers there, healing everybody. Beautiful. Plus my Withering Vine.
You do know I'm making you turn this into your main spec.
Yeah, this is well, it's lots of fun to play as well. Especially this, look at this Withering Vine ability here. Strangles the enemy, causing 100 life damage over time, but also heals up to 10 allies around for 121. So that's incredible. We definitely want to drop that down as well. look at all those Radiant Spore and Withering Vine heals just pouring off there. Loving it. Plus, of course, if I want to, I can just drop some Void Bolts and Plague Bolts as well, if I just want to do some normal damage. Alright, so we've got this person to talk to here. Drag Spectral Screamers into Spectral Traps.
I am sure you can handle this.
And what's this chest? Oh, what was that? A Spectral Bane. Used with a Spectral Screamer. Oh, okay, so it's appearing on our quest tracker there. Very nice. So use this with a Spectral Screamer targeted and use it to tether the spirit and then drag it into a trap. Interesting. Wow, look at those heals pouring off, plus it's doing lots of damage as well. So actually...
I wouldn't be surprised if you end up doing some of the highest damage.
Really?
In this run.
Really? Even though I'm a support
because it's
class?
affecting everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Certainly having lots of fun. Boy, you've really nailed a great build here. This is fantastic fun. Now I think I'm going to start dropping Withering Vine early as well, because it seems to me strangles the enemy, causing 100 damage over time, which is great, but it's also healing up to 10 allies at the same time. So I'm just going to rearrange my bar in a minute. Just drop these across.
Done.
Alright, we'll give Crowshank a bit of a heal. And we'll give you a bit of... Oh, I can't actually, it's on cooldown. There we go. Give you a heal as well, my friend.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We always worry about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a flesh wound, you reckon? Now, are we meant to be dragging any of these guys? Oh, it's up here, is it? Whoa, Spectral Trap. That is a cool looking room, is it not? Look at the lighting in here, it's fantastic. And the flames here, the braziers. Discovered the Tomb of Kings. Wow. This looks amazing. When all three are up, kill left one first, please. Okay, no problem.
Yep, so what'll happen is we'll have to burn all three down.
Oh, I see, but he wants us to do the left-hand one first?
Yep, so no, what'll happen first is all three will come out of their statues.
Oh.
We'll have to burn them down.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's very cool.
Yep, and then what'll happen is they'll all appear together.
Your soul
right.
will be consumed by the destroyer.
Yep, and the one on the left-hand side is actually a cleric, like myself. And he will heal everyone.
Oh, and that's why he wants us to do the left-hand one first, obviously. Take out the healer.
All who stand in the way of our master will only meet death.
Seriously, this is easy.
This is fun. This is actually heaps and heaps of fun. And we've got a good group as well. Look at the effects there. Amazing. Alright, so the left-hand one first. Here we go, burning him down. I can't mark him, unfortunately.
right, it looks like he's falling down.
Yep, looking good.
About 30%. If you got any interrupts,
No, you know, that's one thing I don't have on this build. No interrupts.
hopefully the warrior has some interrupt.
Ah.
You must just be seeing green numbers coming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And look at that, I can just use my pet to restore my mana. I mean, I could fight all day because of my mana restoring powers. I'm just never going to run out. I mean, I was casting that whole time, sacrificed a little bit of health from my pet, and wow, look at the effects here. And managed to just keep my mana up. It was just amazing. So this is a very efficient build. And look at the graphics, it's incredible, loving it. I am really loving fighting. It's too good.
Dude.
Hell yeah. Now, there's a quest up here apparently.
I got gloves.
Oh, you did? Congratulations.
Ah, good to see you.
Destroy the death charges.
You can handle this.
Right, yeah, where are the Spectre people things that we have to do for the quest, by the way?
Are they floating around?
Oh, so we just have to use the ability. Oh, okay, rightio, there we go. Let's use on that. There we are, we've got ourselves a Spectral Scream. You can see I'm tethering it to my staff there. We'll drag it over here. There we go, 4 of 10. We'll go pick up another one. Too far away. There we are. Dragging him through the Spectral Trap. Now, if you ask me, this is a bit of a Ghostbusters reference. Well, I think so anyway.
Certainly seems like it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Got 2 of them on me. Whoops.
Good one.
Gonna give myself a heal. Alright, how many of them have we done? 9 of 10, we need 1 more. Where is it?
9 out of 10, we need 1 more.
Yeah, there we are. All done. Ooh, what's that? Spectral lock. And there we go, we get to choose ourselves an air wand or a death wand. I guess I should choose death on this character. Oh! And it spawned a mob. Minor scroll of strength. Look at that, lots and lots of goodies. And how amazing do the statues look? They actually look like they're metallic. Gosh, this is an impressive game. With our Templar Rogue leading the way. And what have we got here? Veiled Rippers. They look kind of like Egyptian, you know, the doggy, what are they called? Not sphinxes. Can't remember now. Like something off Stargate, basically. And of course, making sure that our Radiant Spores are up at all times. And I do not want to forget to use this consumption spell. Once again, saps beneficial energies from the enemy, removing a single buff effect and restoring my mana. Very handy to use. And let's Let's give Crowshank a bit of a direct heal there with our bloom, just to top him up.
I don't know, he took what looked like a massive amount of spike damage because I had him here.
Oh, yep.
And then all of a sudden he was going down.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah, made the old pants a little bit dark. And a little bit full.
Well, the main thing is you've got your hot pants, and that's all we're concerned about.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, look at all those green heals streaming off there. Gosh, we love this. Now, why can I target a death shard?
What's your pet doing?
I don't know. I think it might be because I had that tab targeted, unfortunately. So I'm not sure why he's attacking that. Why is that a target? I'd imagine that we have to kill off the mobs first that are protecting it.
I'll be locked down.
Alrighty. No problem. We'll toss a bloom onto our tank there. Oh, I'm locked down as well. And again. Ouch. Wow, that is a lot of mobs that have been summoned. Good lord! What we need now is the mage AoE.
And it looks like pro level.
Oh yes he did, 24, congratulations to him. Wow, this is nasty. I need to use my Entropic Veil, which increases all my magic damage done by 19%. And let's just hoe into these last few. And we did it! A totem. Interesting. Offhand, what does that look like? And look at that, I'm holding a skull. Very cool, we'll greed on that one. Well, didn't we do well in the end there? That was a pretty nasty attack, swarmed by zombies by the looks of things.
I think we did alright.
Yeah.
I am very close to level.
Oh, congratulations, actually, so am I. I'm 1.5 bars away.
I'm about a half bar away.
Awesome. Well, you know what?
Are you enjoying the spec?
What's that, sorry?
Are you enjoying the spec?
I was just going to say, you know what? I can totally understand why a lot of people have said on our YouTube videos, hey, Sambo, you should go for the Chloromancer build. Not only am I enjoying it thoroughly, this is because there's so many different choices, and you said it earlier, Tallahassee, where you know, the class can be very situational. when certain things have been required, whether it's a direct heal on someone, whether it's removal of a beneficial buff off the enemy, or a big heal, or in fact a big dose of DPS, I've been able to make that choice, and not only that, but have fun at the same time. So of course it keeps you awake, keeps your eyes open. You've got to keep an eye on what's going on, but it's a great feeling too, being able to deal damage and mass heal at the same time, supporting a healer such as yourself. So I'm absolutely loving it, totally loving it. Are you noticing the heal support from a healer's perspective? I mean, I'm seeing piles of green heal numbers streaming off the screen.
Yeah, it's making it a lot easier. That means I just need to focus on Crow and that's it.
Yeah, great. Good.
The thing is, with this particular build, I don't have a whole heap of group heals. I really only have single target.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's a great combo, you and me, because of course my one is doing tons and tons of group healing, albeit very low level healing. There'll be nothing of the ilk that your heals can do, but it's all topping them all up. So yeah. So you can see on the map here, we've got a classic tomb layout. It is very much a classic dungeon. You know what? I'm thinking that the designers who made this thought, hey, let's build ourselves a just stereotypical classic actual dungeon full of undead, and that's what they came up with this. And I agree. I approve. It's great fun.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yep. And in fact, you know what? And of course, you've played these games lots, Tallahassee, probably more than I have. Good old Dragon Age. That is one thing I liked about Dragon Age. They had your classic sort of dungeons in there as well. Really like that. And dragons.
The only thing I didn't like about Dragon Age,
yeah,
the first one, was that section where you went to the Dwarf Kingdom. That was boring as shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations to Tallahassee. He's leveled up his little cleric there. I couldn't agree with you more, by the way. In fact, that's where I stopped playing the game for the longest time, was right there, because I just ground to a halt, honestly. So, interesting to hear I wasn't the only one.
It's not a bad game.
No, of course not.
And it's got its really good points to it, but Jesus, that was just boring.
Yep, agreed. And once again, I absolutely love this ability to be able to just use my pet to basically instantly restore my mana. It's just incredible. If I ever see myself running low, like now, there we go, drop one of them. My pet's hardly affected, and yet my mana is completely returned pretty much. Absolutely amazing. Loving it.
What I like is I haven't managed to kill the tank yet.
Yeah, doing very well. Alright, so obviously we've got to burn down this shard, this death shard. Let's turn on our Entropic Veil, which once again increases all of our magic damage dealt by 19%. Not sure how long that actually lasts.
Down.
Oh. let's give you a bit of a heal. That will give you a couple of heals. Oh no, I can only do one, unfortunately. Oops, somebody's dead. Oops, I tried to heal them. Tried to, but I got interrupted. Alright, let's see if my little heals can help at all.
I got interrupted as well.
Yeah. Toss a heal onto Crow. Nerve-wracking stuff here, folks. Get ourselves some mana back from our pet. Toss another heal onto Crow.
What's annoying is I can't revive anyone.
Now, is that because you don't have a battle res?
Yeah, I don't have a battle res. I've got a res, but not a battle res.
Yeah. Using our Entropic Veil again, try and get as much DPS as possible. I wish I knew how long that lasted for or what triggers it to turn off. Maybe it says something in the tooltip. Consumes charge while active. Oh, okay, so you can see up there my third bar, the charge bar. Once that's worn out, that's it. That effect comes off. Healing Crow again, just a little bit. So of course there's only 3 of us left here, trying to bring us back from the brink. And we did it! I think that deserves a bit of a cheer. Well done, folks. That was very well done. Nice recovery on our behalf. And there's Tallahassee reviving everybody there. Alright, all good. We recovered and we made it through at the end of the day. That's all that matters. Now notice here Crowshank has not got his shield on anymore. Now why do you think he's done that? Because he wants more DPS for some reason?
No, it's actually part of it's a talent that you select. It gives you more. It gives you more armor for like 60 seconds.
Really? If you've got 2 one-handers on?
Yeah.
Wow, how unusual.
Well, here's a row.
Yeah. But you'd think that you'd have to have a shield on. You wouldn't have thought that you'd get more armor from a couple of one-handers. That's very interesting. Oh, and look at that, we've leveled up.
Dexterity.
Oh, right, yep.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Now, I'm not going to bother putting any points in because we'll wait for all this to finish and you can help us with that.
You may have to wait till the end of the run.
Yeah. But hey, that's okay. We're doing fine as it is.
is fun.
It is. Lots of fun. And you know what? There's nothing more boring than a walkover dungeon. I mean, the fact that this is, actually got a bit of a challenge to it, I'm really enjoying. And I need to summon my pet.
Yes, you do. Dude, he was just starting to move out of line of sight.
Yeah. And there we go. He's got his shield back on. Right, discovered Ilium's tomb. Interesting. Looks like we're getting near the end of the run, I think. Although this run is a lot longer than the Realm of the Fae, that's for sure. Ooh, interesting. What is going on here? She's disappeared on us?
I don't know, did she say anything?
No, I don't think so. Wow, look how doom and gloomy it is in here. It's incredible looking, isn't it? Love it.
Looks like when he clicks on those ball things, they kill all the spectres around him.
Yeah. Ah, someone's on me.
Yeah, keep up.
Yep.
So you need to move with him.
Wow, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Look at the effects, the graphical effects of the spells here. Just amazing. And something happened there. I don't know what we did there, but rune-covered chest. Oh, a bag of source stone amulets, which we did need for the quest.
Where the hell is the other warrior?
Oh, here he comes. Now, you may be able to help me here. Somehow I've managed to get health bars above my own head, and I don't want them. How did I turn them on? Must have been a
No idea.
must have been a random
Let's move up.
key combination or something.
Can you two move up?
I'm sticking with the tank.
Apparently I have
Apparently what?
I have mail.
Be a bit hard to collect it at the moment, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Okay, if we all bunch up,
Yep.
it should make it a lot easier.
Got locked down. Nightmare. Look at all the action going on here, folks. Absolutely amazing. Keeping an eye on everybody's health just in case we need to toss a supportive heal.
I think I got this.
Yeah, looks to me like you have.
It's granted it's the first time my mana's gone down this far.
Oh yeah, you did lose a lot. Still, well worth it because we survived that massive onslaught. Great job.
It's my lucky day.
Oh, what do we got ourselves? A nice two-handed staff. And it's actually not as good as the one I've got, I don't think. What has it got? Plus 11, plus 15, spell power, plus... Oh, it's a bit different. We'll definitely take it anyway.
We must banter again sometime.
And a minor mana potion. Hang on, don't we need to go downstairs, or is that...
No, it's up.
Ah. Oops, wrong way. Whoa, yikes. Who's this? Ragnoth the Despoiler. Okay, so he's saying all we need to do is move into the circle of light on the ground when the NPC guy appears. Okay.
Yep, so it's pretty much going to be where he's standing at the moment.
Rightio. Wow, that's one nasty looking mob, that's for sure.
Yep, so get on the spot. And
Alright,
stay there.
Will do.
Heroes, I can protect you from the Despoiler's foul magics.
Oh, very cool. Wow, that is one cool looking boss. Did you see his head armor there up close? That was amazing.
Honestly, no, because I was too busy trying to get line of sight.
Yeah, true. Oh, it did look incredible though.
Come near, heroes. I can protect you from the Despoiler's foul magics.
Yeah, that does look pretty damn cool.
Yep, that looks amazing. And there we go. The Iron Tomb defeated and an achievement
Thank
gained.
you, heroes, for cleansing this place of Alsbeth's corruption. I shall open the way for you to return to Freemarch.
And a very cool looking shield. Look at that. We'll pass on it, of course.
That
Because
is
we
a
can't
nice looking
use it.
shield.
It looks fantastic.
God damn it, why wasn't I here on Tallahassee?
Yeah, there was lots of stuff for Tallahassee in here, wasn't there? And there we go. There's that loot bag up the top there. Got ourselves a ritual blade. Equip your damage spells have a chance to trigger consume, dealing 85 death damage. Right, let's get ourselves a screenshot. There we go. And we'll do a tweet pick. TWEETPIC. What were we in? Iron Tomb, was it?
Yep.
Turn around, mate. Turn around. Come on. Turn around. Hey, move. What's he doing? Oh, well.
He's just standing there.
There we go. We'll say tweet pick Iron Tomb complete. There we go. Oh. Whoops. I should have waited for him to bail. Never mind. There we go. All done. Alright, well, we've gone way over time, of course, but that was an exciting episode. Once again, our thanks to our guildmate here, Crowshank. Very much appreciate that. Very talented tank and a great person to play with as well. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Our thanks to Tallahassee, of course. Great healing to you, my friend. You make a bloody good healer, I must say. And, of course, lots of fun for myself playing on this new class, which I love very much. So thanks, Tallahassee, once again for the great build. So we must away. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and, of course, Tallahassee, it's us saying, hope you have a great day. I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.